January 6th, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And I hope you're doing well today. It's the middle of the week, I guess, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, it's Wednesday already. How about that? Woo, moving right along.
Hump day.
I guess you could say that, couldn't you?
Yes.
Hump day. Remember the camel?
Yes,
Oh,
and I
okay.
did not like the camel.
Well, yeah. Not everybody is a camel person.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Okay, I did yesterday. I forgot birthdays yesterday, but a couple of my favorite actors had birthdays yesterday. One is Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall plays, to me, one of the best Southerners, a Southern character, and he's not a Southerner. You know, it's difficult. Now go with me on this. Actors just can't do Southern accents.
True.
They just don't know how to do it. They can't grasp it. Actors, and you have seen them, you know who I'm talking about. You can hear them on television and in the movies, and they just don't do Southern. You can tell they're not from the South, y'all. But
Yeah.
Robert Duvall is a master at acting. I mean, he can do anything, especially appearing to be a Southerner. You know, and he's done some westerns, Lonesome Dove, and all that. And he is a master at dialects and at accents. He's just one of my favorites. He was in The Godfather, as you recall, and he was in Apocalypse Now and a bunch of other stuff. But he's 84 years today. I'm sorry, these are yesterday's. I missed yesterday. I missed yesterday's birthdays. Charlie Rose, you know who Charlie Rose is? He's a TV interviewer, TV guy. He's from Henderson, North Carolina. Extremely and highly respected interviewer on television. Charlie Rose is 73. Diane Keaton of Annie Hall fame, movies, TV, and all that. She's 69 yesterday. Ted Lange, if you remember the TV show Love Boat,
Yes.
he played Isaiah, the barkeep, on Love Boat. He was also on a show also called That's My Mama, which was one of my favorites. He played Junior, who always said "hoo-wee." Anyway, and then he spin around. Anyway, that was Junior. That's what he would say. That was his catchphrase. Anyway, he's 67 today. Pamela Sue Martin, yesterday rather. Pamela Sue Martin was Nancy Drew on television. She was Fallon on Dynasty. Pamela Sue Martin is 62. January Jones, a lovely lady, played Betty on Mad Men, and Melissa on Last Man on Earth. She is 37 years on her birthday. And there you go. All right, here's today's trivia question. I got it right here. You ready?
I'm ready.
The trivia question category for today is, I should have read this beforehand. Okay. Well,
Are you going to read it?
I am. I'm going to read, actually, I'm going to read two. All right. The first one, I'm going to read two questions, which I don't do, but I'm going to do today. The first one is, what color do hunters generally wear in order to ensure safety? What color do hunters usually wear to ensure safety? Think about that. I'm not going to give you the answer until the second segment. But the other question is, the Discovery Channel program, The Deadliest Catch. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Deadliest Catch.
I mean, I've heard of it.
It's about fishing. Features crab fishermen working. It's about crabbing. Features crab fishermen working on what sea? Where are they crabbing? The Discovery Channel program, The Deadliest Catch, features crab fishermen working on what sea? Think about that. We'll give you the answer in the next segment. On the 14th of January, there's going to be an iPhone class for intermediates. Well, in fact, for beginners and for intermediates at the Senior Center. The beginners class starts at 9:45, and Banks Peacock, who's also known as the guy who does the origami out there, but Banks Peacock will have a beginners class on using your iPad or your iPhone for seniors that are new to iPads and iPhones. The class is at the Seegers Senior Center on East Ash Street. It is free. Registration is not necessary. Call Paula if you have any questions. 919-705-1785. Also, the same day, later, the next hour, 10:45, Banks will have a class using your iPad and iPhone for seniors that are more advanced beyond beginners, intermediate, if you will. The class is at the Seegers Senior Center and free. Registration not necessary. Call Paula if you have any questions. This is a class to become more familiar with your iPad and or your iPhone. All right, that's at the Seeger Senior Center on January 14th. I don't even know if I even mentioned the date. Did I?
No,
mention
you
the date?
didn't.
All right, January 14th is next week,
Next week.
right?
Yes.
I can't see the calendar from here.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. I knew that because this Thursday is the 7th. Tomorrow's the 7th. Today's the 6th. Okay. If you have any questions, again, 705-1785. Okay. Ooh,
Let's wait on that.
let's wait on that.
Yeah, and let's go to the next segment.
We're going to go to our next segment. Thank you very much. Today we have guests. In fact, we have guests returning to the studio in this brand new year. We want to welcome to the studio Vickie Darden and Alma Darden with the Widow and Widowers Support Group. And you're based out of Mount Olive, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, you started this organization, obviously, through the passing of a spouse.
Yes, sir.
Tell us your story, Vickie. What happened?
My husband, he died 4 years ago. And when, let me see, he died July the 8th of July. And God has dealt with me. It was in October the 14th is when we started the Widows Group. And not knowing that it would be good for the people because they're going through, really going through.
Yeah.
And seems like no one don't care, don't want to help and stuff like that. But by the grace of God, we thank God for showing us what to do and how to do. We don't know everything, but we're striving to get better.
Well, the more of you that are there to help each other and lean on each other,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Alma,
that's
what's your story?
Well, I have a big story because my husband died in 1989, and that's been a lot of years ago. But like she said, we are striving and we want to help others because I know what they're going through.
Right.
I've been through it for a long time, and I really don't mind sharing and helping, letting them know how they can get over. Because a lot of times they have a pity party and they just want to sit down. They don't want to come out of the house and they don't want to do anything. But this widows program that's what Sister Vickie lets us know, that we don't have to give up. I'm older than she is, but she lets me know that I don't have to give up. I can keep on going. And I thank the Lord for her.
People just, when you lose a spouse, it's just the end of the world. You want to sit down.
Yeah.
You go through depression, and depression is what really gets you.
Yes. Yes.
So, with the support group, you actually have meetings, and you come together and you talk, and you lean on each other.
Right.
What's some of the hard things that people have to go through? Most difficult things.
Some is about to lose their home. Once the bank find out that one of the spouse had passed, they just on their back. They want the money. They want it right then. And I have one lady, she had to stop work to take care of her husband. And so when he died, then she have mental, feet problem. She tried to work. She ain't able, but she's trying. So she's going through a lot.
Yeah.
And she said the bank saying, you got to have this amount of money. If not, we're going to foreclose.
Wow. So in the minds of those who own the mortgage on homes, they have the feeling. They don't know for sure, but they have the feeling that a lot of times these are two-income families, and when one spouse dies, there goes a large part of the income, perhaps all of the income.
Yeah.
So they're worried, they're concerned. But this puts people in a bad situation here.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. So what do people not understand about the support group? What?
Well, one thing they don't understand is really the income. you know, and they don't try to help. You know, they'll say, well, they never understood about the income, like one is being taken away.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when my husband was living, we had 2 incomes. Okay, when he died, I had 1.
Right.
So whatever I had, mortgage or whatever, it was hard, you know, without help. So by the grace of God, we had 5 children,
Oh.
you know, and they come in and they helped us out.
Wonderful, because there's some, and I've seen, and I'm sure you have too, where some children will not come in and help.
Right.
Right.
Then all of a sudden they say, "Well, I've got things I have to do here. I'm
Right.
sorry."
Or either they'll put them in a nursing home and just turn it back.
Exactly. That happens a
And
lot.
that ain't right. You know, I feel like I always told my parents, I said, the Lord spare me, I'm going to take care of y'all, because y'all took care of me when I was little and couldn't do.
Now, isn't it funny how it works like that?
Right. Yeah.
What happened? How did that line of thinking, how did we lose that?
Children raising children.
Yeah.
Because when a child, raising a child, there ain't nothing that you can tell them. And then if the parents say something, they feel like you scolded my child. You don't need to talk to them like that. I don't. But you know, it ain't right.
No.
When we were growing up, they always say it take a village to raise your child. But nowadays, if you say something to somebody's child, they're
boy.
ready to fight.
Amen. That's
And
true.
it ain't right. You know, you doing that they always say start when they little.
Yeah.
Don't wait till they get up
Yeah.
and then try to raise them. It's too late.
It is too
Yeah.
late.
And then too, what really got them messed up when they say that you can call 911 if they spank you.
Oh boy,
We got spanked, and we
Yeah.
still here.
we sure did.
And I thank God for my spanking.
I do.
Yeah.
I tell you, the children nowadays, they're just.
Well, so members of the organization, the Widows and Widowers Support Group, do they have to have lost a spouse to become a member or part of the group, or can anybody just come to your
Yes,
meetings and
yes,
such?
sir. We have some come in that want to see it
Yeah.
and learn something because sometimes they say that their mom or either their father had lost one of the spouses.
Yeah.
And so they come in and find out what they need to find out.
Mm-hmm.
We have Senator Don Davis. He come in.
I know the senator.
And
He's a good guy.
Yeah, Representative Larry Bell.
I know him.
And we have the lady with the Social Security. She comes in. And we have different speakers to come in and give us information. And so Senator Don, he was at our fish fry. We had a fish fry, the Witters, and it was awesome. We had a good time. And so he come in and he spoke to us and everything. So he's going to do something for the Witters, he said, whenever we got time, for us to do it. And so, yeah,
That's good.
He helped us out a lot.
That's good. What would you say to young people who are not thinking 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the road? One of the spouses may pass away when they're just not ready for that. But how do you prepare early in life for something like that? What do you do?
Well, you don't.
And this is as if
Right.
the young people are going to actually listen to this.
Yeah.
But what would you recommend
Well,
that they do?
A lot of them, well, not a lot of them, but some of them want to come and they're scared to come.
Yeah.
And then when they come, we try to give them much love because you'll need it. Because sometimes when it's around the time when my husband passed, seemed like it go all back over what had happened. And I said, Lord, please take that feeling away. But it hadn't got there yet. So you have to show them much love and try to put them on the right track. My aunt, she have noonday prayer on Tuesdays at 12 o'clock at her house. And I goes there. And that gave me a lot of comfort. It's going to take a lot of prayer to get through.
You never get over it. You never get past it.
No.
And you don't want to get past it. You don't want to forget.
No.
You want to remember the good times.
Yeah. And the bad.
And the bad. That's all part of it.
Yeah.
That's all part of it, but you don't want to forget, but
No.
you want to be able to deal with it.
Yes.
So, how often do you have meetings?
Every second Saturday in the month
All right, and where do you meet?
at the train depot in Mount Olive.
They're in the middle of town.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's a nice place to meet.
Yes.
All right, now I'm gonna put your phone number up on the screen, okay?
Okay.
What is that phone number?
919-658-3961.
658-3961. That is a widows and widowers support group. And if anyone has any questions at all, they can call that number, and you'll be glad to talk to them.
I sure will.
But even better yet, the second Saturday. At what time do you meet?
At 2 o'clock.
2 in the afternoon. Second Saturday of each month at the train station in Mount Olive, which is it's almost across the street from the new library.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's easy to find.
Right.
That's on Main Street. The new library is. It's all right there across the street between the library and the DMV driver's license plate.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
You got it.
So anyway, I appreciate you talking to us about this, and I hope you're just absolutely able to fill that room
Oh, yeah.
full of people who need help
Yes.
and who have questions about how to get through this. Where do you start? I mean, where do you put your foot to start the walk to recovery?
Yeah.
But you can, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You can't.
tough.
It's tough. I mean, you know, sometimes your car tear up.
Yeah.
You need a plumber.
Yeah.
You need somebody to work on the house, cut the grass.
And you know what?
eat.
For widows, men are so bad. Men
Yes.
are really just not smart at all, because
you.
somewhere along the line, they should have said, look, darling, here's how you change a light bulb. Here's how you fix the car.
Oh,
You
yeah.
call this guy over here, or you call this guy over there. If the car breaks down or you need a plumber, call this guy here. But see, men don't think about that.
No, and then too, if you call them, they looking for that money.
Oh, yeah.
And see, you want a fixed income.
That's right.
And then if not that, they want a date. And-
Okay, hadn't thought of that.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
okay.
So hey, I got my hand in God's hand right about now, so I got a lot to do.
Amen.
I got a lot to do right here. You know, I got a lot of peoples I got to support.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just love people.
Yeah.
I just love.
Well, again, you have a message for men. Don't be such a macho guy, right?
Right.
Take time to explain how to do things to your spouse, just in case. I mean, what happens if something should happen and you pass away?
That's right.
Now, where's that going to leave your wife?
Ah,
High and dry.
I seen
Yes.
I
Think
seen
about
some of them. They sit on that passenger side. They say, "I run for my husband to drive," but if something happened to that husband, then what? You got to get somebody, or you to pay him to drive for you. Why not learn?
You know, you're so right about that, because I knew someone that happened to. The husband passed, and the wife not only had trouble driving the car, but didn't know how to go anywhere.
Right.
Didn't know how to get from point A to point B.
They
Right.
know how to buy groceries or nothing.
Exactly. So that's what you can do. You can help these folks
Yes, sir.
whose spouse has passed, men or women.
Right.
You help men
We
and
got
you help
men's-
women.
Yes, sir. We got men's in our group.
Okay.
They coming in slowly but surely.
All right.
But yes, our toy drive is Saturday. We was asking for new and used toys.
You need a toy drive.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. I've got it right here. Okay. Now, the cutoff date on this was January 5th,
Yes, sir.
which was this past Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
But this Saturday is the toy drive itself.
Yes, sir.
Can you still take toys up until the toy
Yes,
drive?
sir. Yes, sir.
That's good news. All right. So it starts at what time? 2 o'clock at the train depot.
Yes, sir.
A toy drive. Now, tell me about this. What's going to happen to these toys?
We have little children come in, and we put the toys out. And I got food, I got clothes, and their shoes, anything. People been bringing it, and so last year we had it. This is our third year doing it.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I want to do it after Christmas, because some of the children don't get nothing, and maybe they can get something, and they say
Right.
that they got something.
Right.
So next year, I'm trying to go in another direction. What I want to do is get the motorcycles guys
sure.
to come in
Sure.
and ride through.
Oh,
and
there you
with
go.
Get a children a toy.
There you go.
Mhm.
Well, Ms. Vickie, I appreciate your coming in and telling us about this. And again, the toy drive is this Saturday. This Saturday at the train depot in Mount Olive, right there on Main Street, across from the public library.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mhm.
Any final words, Alma?
No, I just like to say that we had a guy that came at our fish fry, and he fried all the fish for us. And he told us if we needed him, he's not a widower, but he said if we needed him, his name is Glenn Darden. So he said anytime we need him for anything. So we would like some more volunteers to do as
Isn't
he
that great?
did.
That's a fellow with a big heart.
Oh yeah.
And he understands.
Oh,
He
yeah.
gets it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Glenn Doherty.
Yes, sir. Some people don't. They get it, but they don't want to get it.
I know. I
You
know.
know.
I know.
Some want to help and scared to help. You know, they got to come out of that shell, cause we need help. I burn wood, and I was looking at all these trees getting cut down, blowed over, and stuff. I'm like, if they could cut that wood up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in small pieces, and let the people that burn wood go and get it, not just put it in a pile
Yeah.
and burn it. People need it.
Sure, they
I
do.
know I do.
Yeah, it's cold outside.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah.
Well, Alma, thank you for being with us again.
All right.
And Vickie, give us that phone number one more time.
Okay.
658.
658 3961.
Are you
I'm
sure?
I'm so used to saying 919.
I'm sorry. I started in the middle. All right. I'm not going to start in the middle. Do it again. Start.
Okay, 919 658
658.
3961.
3961. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Ladies, thank you so much for being
Thank
with us.
you.
The
Yes.
Widows and Widowers Support Group out of Mount Olive, 919-658-3961.
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's
There
it.
You got
go.
it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for having us.
That was good.
Yes.
That was very good. We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. Tell me about that.
What we got here, Wayne?
I'm going to take a
We
nap.
got a new support group for individuals that have substance brain injury and their families and friends. It's starting up on January the 9th.
Oh, that's this Saturday.
Yes. Yes.
This Saturday.
From 10 to 11:30.
Okay.
It will meet on the second Saturday of each month thereafter.
The second Saturday of each month. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And it will be in dining room number 4
Okay.
at Waymore Hospital.
At the hospital.
Hospital.
Okay. You know where the dining room is at the hospital. All right. It's near the front, and there's an you don't have to go into the hospital to get to it. You can access it from the outside of the parking lot. And the dining area is, it's, in fact, if you've ever eaten there, you know the food is just out of this world good. It's excellent. Now, this is a brain injury, which is something that's really misunderstood by a lot of people. I've got a good friend, Pierre Tarrant. Her brother is a victim of a brain injury when he was a child. And he is one of the neatest guys you have ever met. He's got a sense of humor that just won't quit, but he's a great guy. But people just don't understand folks who have had a brain injury. And if you want information about a brain injury, if you know someone who has had a brain injury, if you are a person who has suffered a brain injury, this is where you need to go right here. What's the date on that?
January the 9th.
This Saturday at Wayne Memorial Hospital.
Yes.
And what, 10 o'clock?
10 until 11:30.
All right, 10 until 11:30.
And they can call Martha, or they can call the hospital or Martha. But the hospital, I'm assuming that's the hospital number. Is that a
No,
hospital
that's
number?
Pierre. That's Pierre right there.
Oh, that
yeah.
is?
Yeah, you can call Pierre. What's that number?
It's 919-394-1091.
394-1091.
Now Martha's is 252-481-5679.
481-5679 in the 252 area code.
Yes.
Okay. And again, Pierre Terrence number 394-1091.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on to our trivia question. I asked 2 questions earlier in the first segment. What color do hunters generally wear in order to ensure safety? And that answer to that question is
Orange.
orange.
I should have had my orange hat.
You should have. Yeah, you should have had it. Do you hunt?
No.
I hunt.
But I live in a family that does.
Do you? I hunt food. I'm always chasing the refrigerator somehow. Anyway, your family hunts.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The second question: the Discovery Channel program Deadliest Catch features crab fishermen working on what sea? Da 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 da. That's Jeopardy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. The answer is the Bering Sea, which is the sea just off the coast of Alaska, between Alaska and Russia. Okay? And there you go. There you go. We'll ask a trivia question every day till the end of time. And what time is it? It's almost time to go, isn't it? Is it time to go? Okay. I got a All right. All right. Okay, January 6th. Believe it or not, I know you won't believe this, but today, here it is, is Bean Day.
Bean Day?
Bean Day. Today is Bean Day.
Any kind of bean?
Well, yeah, I mean, a bean is a bean. Shakespeare once said, a bean by any other name is still a bean. Something like that. You remember him.
Yes.
Paula Bowen is the originator of Bean Day. She put it all together. She started it because January is so bleak. It is bleak, January is. And there weren't many holidays in January to celebrate. After all, we got the 1st, and then after that, it's all downhill. It's bleak. Well, that's what she said. Anyway, she said we needed a holiday to celebrate Mr. Bean. Also, her father was a bean farmer. So she grew up eating a lot of beans. I'm a bean connoisseur myself there, kind of, sort of, yeah. Anyway, there are many bean days referenced on the internet. These are primarily from local farming communities celebrating the harvest of the bean crop. There's no one date for these numerous local events. Local declarations do not seem to concentrate on any one month, nor are they often referred to as an annual event. So happy Bean Day. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Have a bean. Jolly old bean to you too there. All righty. I guess that's it, isn't it?
That's it.
All right, we're going to wrap this up right now. We'll be back in here again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And we'll be able to join you again at noon as the show repeats. It repeats as well at 5:30 p.m. And if you have any questions at all, you see right there those email addresses. Now, Kate's not here today. Kate's on assignment, and Pat is sitting in for, and thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
that. Yes. All right. But anyway, let me give you Pat's email address.
It is pat.garner@waynegov.com.
There you go, pat.garner@waynegov.com. And then you see mine right over there. That's wayne.alley@waynegov.com. And then Kate's is kated@waynecountychamber.com. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks again. Until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.